Thomas Tuchel proud of Chelsea's performance in Champions League win against Lille. In an interview with BT Sport after the game, Tuchel was pleased with the performance from his side as they won their fifth consecutive game in all competitions. Chelsea has this kind of culture within the club, the building we work every day. What I found from day one is football first mentality. Everybody pushes the first team to the limit, focused on football and football first. Then we try to implement the atmosphere. This culture is already installed and helps us to focus in difficult, distracting times. We need to encourage the players of course, but I am also just a part. It feels so good we can produce results. I am very proud. Lille took the lead on the night thanks to Burak Yilmaz's penalty, with VAR awarding the spot kick due to a handball in the box by Jorginho. Pulisic then levelled the scoring in first half stoppage time, finishing from a tight angle for his side. Azpilicueta settled the tie with around 20 minutes remaining on the clock, with the club captain netting from close range at the back post from Mason Mount's left-sided cross. Christian Pulisic really happy to beat Lille during uncertain times at Chelsea. Christian Pulisic has admitted that he is really happy to beat Lille in the UEFA Champions League during uncertain times off the field for Chelsea. The club were listed for sale following the sanctioning of Roman Abramovich by the UK government, and there have been constant rumours ever since. UEFA have confirmed that the Blues cannot sell Champions League tickets whilst Abramovich owns the club, making a sale even more important. Despite this, Chelsea overcame Lille 2-1 on the night to add to their 2-0 victory in the first leg to secure their place in the Champions League last 8. Pulisic scored the equaliser, a hugely important goal, on the stroke of halftime to take the pressure off Chelsea. Speaking to CBS Sports after the match, Pulisic expressed his delight with the victory. "Yeah, it's tough," he admitted regarding the ownership issues. "It was obviously a difficult match. We've been playing game after game after game. To get a result today makes me really happy." He and Lille's Timothy Weah made history as they became the first American internationals to play in the same Champions League knockout stage game. Pulisic spoke to CBS Sports after the match and revealed his delight over the achievement as he prepares to compete in the last 8 of the prestigious tournament. "To see all the guys in the Champions League this year is amazing. It's where I always wanted to play. I know it's the dream as well. It makes me proud." Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta comments on Champions League win after tough match against Lille. Speaking to BT Sport after the match, Azpilicueta shared his thoughts as his side progressed to the last 8 of the competition for the second consecutive season. "In the first half we didn't start very well. They were very active and had a lot of time to prepare the game. We knew it was going to be difficult. Sometimes we play in the spaces." He also has sent a defiant message amid the recent news surrounding the sale and takeover of the club. Speaking to BT Sport after the victory, he said, "Everything outside, the noise, it could sometimes be easier to let it go and lose the focus. That's not us. We do everything we can that we have in our hands. From there, we have to keep playing every 3 days." Antonio Rudiger agreed Chelsea wages during contract extension talks before Roman Abramovich sanctioning. Chelsea had agreed personal terms with Antonio Rudiger to extend his contract before Roman Abramovich was sanctioned, according to reports in Germany. The defender's current deal expires at the end of the season, with Chelsea keen to sign him up to an extension. The club can no longer offer new contracts to players or engage in transfer activity, as well as being unable to sell merchandise following Abramovich's sanctioning by the UK government. As per Christian Falk, Chelsea had an agreement about Rudiger's personal conditions before Abramovich was sanctioned and the club had restrictions placed on them. The uncertainty surrounding Chelsea now means they cannot extend any contracts, leading to Manchester United, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Juventus all to show interest in the defender once more. If Chelsea are taken over in the coming weeks, Rudiger could still stay at the club if they match his terms. Rudiger admitted last month, "I feel great here, I have always said it. I think the way I play you can see that I'm happy here. But there are also other people who have to make decisions. Of course I want to win the Premier League. Does it keep getting better and better for me at Chelsea? Yes. It remains to be seen as to what the future holds for both Chelsea and Rudiger, but everyone involved is looking for a speedy resolution as much uncertainty surrounds the club and player." Saudi media group set to be highest Chelsea bidder with $3.5 billion offer. Saudi Media Group are set to be the highest bidder for Chelsea Football Club ahead of Friday's deadline, according to reports. Wednesday saw progression from several interested parties as the March 18 deadline to submit bids approaches. As per Ben Jacobs, the Saudi Media Group are set to be the highest bidders to purchase Chelsea from Roman Abramovich. The journalist writes, Saudi Media Group's bid is $3.5 billion. Think this will be the highest offer given the circumstances, but there won't be much between the handful of serious bidders. There are several interested parties, with around 20 credible parties having shown their interest in buying after Abramovich announced he was selling the club at the beginning of the month. The UK government have recognised two parties who are seen as serious contenders to purchase the club. A consortium led by Todd Burley and Hans-Jörg Wyss are believed to be one of those, as well as the British businessman and Chelsea fan Nick Candy, who is said to have held a private meeting with Marina Granovskaya and Bruce Buck after the Premier League win against Newcastle United on Sunday. However, these are set to be outbid by Saudi Media Group, and this could bode well for the group. It was previously reported that buyers have been advised that a cash offer for Chelsea, and being the highest bidder, will be crucial if they wish to win the race to buy the club. Mohammed Al-Khairagi is a Chelsea fan leading a private consortium to take over the Blues from Abramovich and has no direct links to the government, Jacobs states. He continues to report that there is support in finding funding and partners, but no financial backing as of yet. It had previously been revealed that Saudi media wished to renew the contracts of Antonio Rudiger and Cesar Azpilicueta. They also have plans for the redevelopment of Stamford Bridge and are keen on investing in both the academy and women's sides at Chelsea. It remains to be seen as to who will be successful, but it is only a matter of time until Chelsea have new owners. 3 UK order Chelsea to find solution to logo demands following Abramovich sanctioning. 3 UK have demanded that Chelsea find a solution, as soon as possible, to remove the logo from their shirts. It was announced that Roman Abramovich was placed on the UK government's sanction list, barring the sale of the club as his assets have been frozen, with public criticism of the Russian in the media. Therefore, 3 decided to remove their logo from Chelsea shirts and have discussed long-term solutions. Despite this, Chelsea have been unable to remove the logo from their shirts for clashes against Norwich City and Newcastle United, while also set to wear them on the jerseys against LOSC Lille. And now, 3 have released a statement demanding Chelsea find a solution ASAP. The statement, relayed by Rob Harris, states, "There are ongoing issues with removing the 3 logo from the shirts, as a result of kit supply issues and license restrictions. We have requested that Chelsea reverts with a solution to this issue as soon as possible." Speaking on what could replace the logo in the future, Thomas Tuchel stated that a message for peace would be an ideal replacement. "Maybe the worry is to find enough shirts to play in with the sanctions, but as long as we have enough shirts as the bus is full of fuel we will arrive and be competitive," he said. "This is what everybody can be sure of, and this is what we demand of ourselves. When it's a big storm you dig in, you hold together, you stay strong and go through it. But messages for peace can never be wrong." Reports followed stating that the telecommunications company were on the verge of activating a 2-year extension their deal right before the suspension. It remains to be seen as to whether Chelsea can find the right solution.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.